time is right about time, and the vibe is right about time. All right, this is live streaming daily, and today is Tuesdays, and we all know the vibes. Tuesday is all about life and purpose. Worry no more. If you've been in that situation where you're trying to discover your purpose, you've cried, you've kind of been in your feelings, you've depressed, this and that, trying to discover your purpose, trying to understand why you were created. And if you happen to have discovered you're just trying to define your purpose, don't be in a rush and don't be in a hate because everything unfolds in its time. You just have to firstly understand yourself and understand who you are. Moving on today, we're talking about finding purpose in chaos. Before moving on, to begin today's session in the modified and the Son and the Holy Spirit, wherever you're watching from, the millions of viewers, shout out to you. Stay tuned and we'll have a nice time. All right, moving on. All right, all right, and all right. Welcome once again. So today is all about life and purpose. And the beautiful topic for today is finding purpose in chaos. You realize that chaos can be a very subtle and same time beautiful means why you can discover or how you can discover your purpose or you can discover a larger purpose. And yesterday we talked about living for self while living for others in the pursuit of your purpose. So you see that the topics, they kind of intertwine, they kind of complementary, they kind of follow themselves. So this is why you shouldn't miss any of our stream. And if you're just joining us, you can share this to your friends and families and loved ones. Now, the special topic for today is finding purpose in chaos. Today's topic may be very short, but the spirit leads. Now, what's chaos? Chaos is like turbulence. Chaos is like disorder. Chaos is like violence in quotes. Chaos is like, an uprising and things aren't going how they're meant to go, like in normal way. Chaos could be, when not ordinary things are happening. Chaos could be when you have lost control over your ability to either focus or your ability to take care of things at hand. Chaos can be abstract and chaos can be material. Chaos can be mentally, chaos can be physically, chaos can be emotionally, but it's when things are not normal or the way they used to be, or things are abnormal, or things are beyond measures. That's when we talk about chaos. And today we'll be talking about finding the purpose in chaos. Now, even when things seem as though nothing is forthcoming, when things seem as though you don't understand what's going on, even when things seem as though, bro, what is really happening? Even when things seem as though it's like you're doing right and everything is going left, you can still find purpose. And it's not something you should like be hard on yourself or something that you should be like, very, very disappointed in yourself or trying to doubt yourself or feel things are just crumbling or things are not going how you want them to go. Nah, no matter the chaos, no matter this discombobulation or discombobulation, whichever, you can still find purpose. No matter how disorganized you may feel your situation is, no matter how disorganized you may feel your life is, you can still find purpose. And one thing you should understand is that purpose is like the guiding light towards your path or the guiding light towards your life's journey. Once you've discovered your purpose, it's like you already have. Just imagine, yeah, everywhere is dark, yeah, and someone gives you like a torchlight. No matter how dark that place is, no matter how consumed the darkness that place is, once you just put on that torchlight, it illuminates the darkness, and now you can find road to your path or find road to where you're going to. That's how purpose is to life. Once you've discovered your purpose, it's like a light to your path. It's like a lamp that even when the night falls, you understand how to navigate. Even when there's no light, even when the light has ceased, you understand how to navigate. You understand how to control your movement because now you are with the light. That's how purpose is to life. That's how purpose is your life's journey. And I want you to understand that no matter what you're going through, the going gets tough, the going gets good, everything seems as though nothing is really working, but you can still find purpose in chaos. Now, one thing you should understand is that I'm just giving you like a paraphrase and bogus, understanding of this topic, finding purpose in chaos. And I would love you, to stay active because it'll be very short, just in and out, and I'll be done. Life is full of unpredictability. You can't predict life. You get, if you just join us, you're welcome. You can't predict how life would go. You can't predict how life would unfold, but you can live your life in basis of expectations. And by expecting things, you can live your life putting in the effort and making it effective in order to realize these expectations. Because yes, even God said our expectations cannot be cut short. So yeah, there's expectations, and in life you're meant to have expectations, and you can actually live your life to achieve these expectations. But same time, you should understand that life is full of unpredictability. You can be planning something, and probably universe has something entirely different from you. Maybe planning to go to a blue house or a blue building. It's just like you're going to a secondary school, a boarding school, and before you left from, you're like, or you go to red house. When you go to red house, you will do this, you do that. But reaching the school, you realize that probably you're in blue house, and now you're in blue house doesn't mean you wouldn't still do all the things you wanted to in red house. It's just trying to tell you that, bro, the purpose has changed. No, the purpose hasn't changed. Probably the course has changed, but the purpose is still the path that will align you to that course. Now, you may be expecting something, or maybe feeling it for something, and probably the universe has something different from you. Probably God has something different from you. That's why you can't predict life, but you can walk towards your expectations. Just like you said, you can envision the future, you can imagine the future you want, and you can walk towards achieving that future you want for yourself. So now, moving on to today's topic, I said life is full of unpredictability. That's unexpected events. Like I said, like they say, change is the only thing that's constant. So sudden changes as well can affect, your day's course. There's sometimes that you may plan your day, you be like, okay, by 6 I'll go to this place, by this, by that. Then something out of the blue just happened. And now you would have to change your plans because these are unforeseen circumstances. That's how life can happen. That's how chaos can happen. But amidst this chaos, you can still find purpose. Now, challenges can sometimes make it feel chaotic, but one thing you should understand about challenges is that challenges are not there to make you feel unworthy, or make you feel less of yourself, or make you feel you don't have that self worth, or you don't have that self esteem. But no, challenges are there to see how resilient you are. Because if you overcome these challenges, definitely, truly, and really, you would go, if it's a game, you will go to the next level. If it's your career, you either get promoted, probably you write an exam, or you get awarded, or you get rewarded. So challenges are there to make life more meaningful. Now imagine life without challenges. That it's just like you're going to school, you're reading, and now you're just reading. There's no exam. You're just reading. There's no test. There's nothing testing your ability and your capability on the things you've read. You wouldn't really feel that fulfilled, or that achieved, or that satisfied. I know sometimes we may just say some things like, who even created exams, who even started examinations, who even started tests. Sorry, we had said all these things in primary school, secondary school. But one thing you should understand is that, imagine you go to school every day, you're learning about a course, a particular course, you're learning different courses under this career you want to read or you want to study, and nobody's testing you, nobody's giving you an exam to write, nobody's giving you take up assignment, nobody's giving you presentations, nobody's giving you project to defend. All these things are happening. Believe me, you get even more tired than when you are even going to school to read and write exams. Because now, once you are writing exams, these are exams are like challenges, yeah. But now, when you pass these exams or you pass these tests and you come out successful, it will give you the satisfaction and fulfillment knowing that yes, this course you read, this subject you read, this subject you studied for, your effort and your time wasn't in vain. Your effort and your time didn't just go for nothing. Your effort and your time didn't just go for nada, because now you've shown yourself approved. You've shown yourself valuable. You've shown yourself knowledge briefed. You show yourself that yes, I was able to read this course. I was taught this course, and I was able to read. I was able to understand. I was able to be tested, as by test, or examined, that is by examination, or defense, that is either by project, and you came out successful. Now that exam is saying that, okay, yeah, this is the challenge, and you were able to overcome this challenge. Now you can go home. There's a kind of fulfillment and satisfaction you get when you like pass an exam. I don't know if you guys do, but bro, I had it, in school, especially in university. There, when I knew that, yeah, everything was intentional. In secondary school, sometimes you may be in and you may be out. You be like, oh my God, let me just read for this exam, let me just read for this test. But in university, it's just kind of intentional, because you wouldn't just want to like graduate from a very reputable high school or a very reputable secondary school and go to university and don't show yourself approved, or nothing to show for it. So it was kind of more intentional for me. And I know when I read for my exams, I read to understand. I don't just read to fulfill a righteousness so that I can write an exam, but I read to show myself approved. Now, I miss this chaos. That is, I missed, this the exam period. My purpose is that I have to come out successful. My purpose is that I have to come out and show myself approved. My purpose is that when I graduate, I'll be able to show my certificate to my parents, show my certificate to my peers, show my certificate to my teachers, and show that, see, your teaching wasn't in vain. Your impartation wasn't in vain. The things I learned wasn't in vain, because now I found the purpose amidst the chaos. No matter how I may not have liked examination, or I may not have liked test, but I found a purpose amidst that chaos. I found a purpose amidst the challenges, because I have to be successful. I have to prove myself. I have to show myself approved. I have to get that fulfillment and that satisfaction going to school, writing this exam, passing this examination, and graduating very well and excellently well. And I did that. Now I'll have that satisfaction that even when I'm giving you my story, I'll be like, oh, more those days in school. Now, I'll be giving you this story from a place of joy and a place of fulfillment, because I know, yeah, I showed myself approved. I'm giving you this story from a place of satisfaction and a place of, like, I'm proud of myself, because I know, yeah, I went to school and I passed through the school, and the school passed through me also, because I wasn't just there for the academic purpose again, but academically, socially, psychologically, mentally, the friends you make, because sometimes, most times, the friends you make in school, the friends you make in universities, are the friends that will either make you or marry you. And now, giving you my story, I'll be like, I was able to go to school, I did this. That fact, the composure, the social composure I learnt. Already I had this social vibe, and I love to, like, lighten vibe, the vibe of everybody, like, whenever I go to a new place. But the university I went to, I went to the University of Port Harcourt in Rivers State, Nigeria. Nigeria is in Africa, precisely West Africa. And the change of location, being far away from home, seeing new persons, seeing new culture, seeing new way of life, that's culture, cohabiting and relating with new people, new languages, learning new pidgin English, that's River State English or Port Harcourt pidgin English, it, like, enlarged my scope of life, it enlarged my social scope, it enlarged my social understanding. And by this, I realized that, okay, yes, as my social scope is enlarging, my understanding and my composure has to enlarge as well. So I miss the chaos of me being in a new place. I miss the chaos of me being in a different place. I miss the chaos of me being in a place that I don't know a lot of people, because it's just my first time in that city. I miss the chaos of me being in a place where I cannot just run back home, because I either have to take a flight, or if I'm going by road, I have to spend nothing less than 12 hours on the road. So now, me understanding the fact that, bro, I miss all this chaos, bro. I have only one thing, and what's that thing? The purpose of me coming to that city. What's the purpose of me coming to that city? To go to school. And not just to go to school, to pass through the school and have that school pass through me, and also come out excellently. That's the purpose. I miss this chaos. Now, no matter the chaos, no matter the turbulence, no matter what's happening around me, around my environment, probably there's nobody, there's no family member around, to talk to, or to go to meet, for comfort or for solace. But that purpose now that resonates with me, that purpose that brought me to that city, now will be like a guiding light and a guiding factor and a reminder that, bro, you know why you're here, don't lose God. Bro, you know why you're here, don't miss Yan. Bro, you know why you're here, don't misstep. Bro, you know why you're here, know where to go and know why you're going there. And don't just go to every other place. Don't just be in everywhere at all hours or in everywhere. Don't just be here and there. You know why you're here, so do the right thing. Now, my parents were not there, but thank God my brothers were there. But now my purpose itself was a guiding light. Now, amidst the chaos, amidst, wherever me being in a new city for, amidst all those things, I still allowed my purpose to be a guiding light. Now, moving on, I said, life can be filled with unexpected events, sudden changes, challenges can sometimes make it feel chaotic. But in these moments, it's easy. It's very much easy to feel lost or disconnected from the sense of purpose we all seek, because no matter how you like it or not, everybody seeks a purpose. It's when now you don't find this purpose, or you don't discover this purpose now, that you may now be forced to either just be here and there, or live your life based on that person's life, or now you now want to be envious. That's talking ill about other people who have found their purpose, but not realizing that you don't have to rush it. And amidst all this chaos, that's like the best time, you can find your purpose. That's like the best time a new invention, a new thing, a new creative spirit can emerge in you. But you just have to be calm. Now, in this moment, I said it's easy to feel lost or disconnected from the sense of purpose we all seek. However, it's often during times of chaos that we have the greatest opportunity to discover or reaffirm our true purpose. That's one thing you should understand. No matter what you're going through, the going gets good, the going gets tough. Bro, I wouldn't lie to you. It's mostly at tough times, it's mostly at difficult times, it's mostly during times of chaos that we have the greatest opportunity to discover or reaffirm our true purpose. It's mostly the times of, uh, um, crazy difficulties that we have, what it takes to discover our true purpose, the true reason for our creation, or bring about an invention or reinvent an invention, but something has to propel it. You know, there's some persons that when they're that like in their downest time, if there's any word like that, when they're very much down, 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 that's when like a creative spirit in them will just emerge, and before you know, they've thought about something beautiful. They've thought about an idea very mind blowing and explosive, and now that's when they now start working on it. But at first, you may be in difficult times. At first, you may be going through the chaos, maybe going through the tough times, but you shouldn't allow these difficult times or this chaos or these trying times or these tough times weigh you down, because when you're down, it will be easier for negativity to press you and finish you. But while these negative times, while going through chaos, if you're alert in your spirit and you're very minded, and you connect yourself, to the universe, you connect yourself, to the spiritual realm, you connect yourself to God, that's like the best time you can rediscover your purpose. That's like the best time you can understand the true nature of your life, your true purpose, and that's also like the best time you can reaffirm yourself and your values. Now, when life feels chaotic here, purpose now becomes a guiding force. That I said, purpose is like a guiding light to your path. So instead of being overwhelmed by the disorder around us, purpose provides clarity. That is, things are not going well, things are not going well, but you have something that you're chasing. Imagine you want to be a very successful artist, and now you release song, you put it out there, nobody will stream, nobody will share, nobody will listen, nobody will download, nobody will save, nobody will create content on it. But now you have a purpose of being either the first R&B artist to either take home a Grammy, so you can show other R&B artists that, bro, we can take Grammys with this R&B. So I can show other upcoming artists that, yes, see, I have a story to tell you. There are times that it was very tough, on me. I wouldn't lie to you. There are times I was release song, probably every month, and you wouldn't get any listens. But now, throughout these difficult times, throughout these tough times, it was only building me for me to be ready for my sky time, for me to be ready for the time I get to the top. So that when I get to the top, I'll understand what it took me to get to that top, and I'll be able to maintain it. And by this, now I understand what it takes to hustle. I understand what it takes to be in the chaos and still find a purpose. I understand what it takes to be living in difficulties and still allow your purpose be a driving force and your guiding light. Now, and by focusing on that purpose, we can navigate through difficult times with a sense of direction, knowing that every challenge has the potential to teach us something valuable. Now, what does purpose do? Purpose reminds us of our why. Now, do you often ask yourself questions like, why am I here? Why am I on this earth? What am I here for? What am I doing with my life? What am I meant to do? What was I created for? What am I meant to impact in the lives of others? Have you ever asked yourself these questions? Because ask yourself these questions can be a clue for you into discovering your purpose or finding your purpose. And in this downtime, asking your question, that can be regarded as an abstract chaos, because now you need understanding. Now you need someone to open your eyes, you need someone to reveal these things to you. Now, in this chaos, this could be, the brightest time or the brightest light you need, to understand your why, the deep reason behind our actions and our goals, the deep reasons why you set some goals for yourself, the deep reasons why you live your life in a certain way, the deep reasons why your life is revolved around a certain way and it pleases a particular people or it impacts a set of people. Now, these are things you need to understand. You need to understand your why. And during chaos is like the best time you can really understand your why or figure out your why. Now, let me give you a practical example. Yeah. Now, it's just like we all know Real Madrid. Yeah. I don't know if everybody watches football, but if you watch football, there's no way you wouldn't know Real Madrid. Now, in the history of Champions League, when it comes to dealing with Real Madrid, bro, believe in me, Real Madrid can be losing 3-0, but bro, that match isn't over until the referee blows the final whistle. Because you can just look back and look front, and Real Madrid is back to square. That's from 3-0 down to 3-3. Like it's a tie, and they will still win you in the match. Now, you know why? Because now, most clubs, when they are down either in the Champions League or in the match or in the Europa League or whatever football match they're playing, it's not easy to be resilient when you are going through a tough time. It's not easy to be resilient when you are going through a downtime. Resilience means the ability to still turn up no matter the challenges. That tolerance, that you are going through hell, but still you are turning up. You are going through hell, but still you are showing up. You are going through hell, but you believe what you want to do and what you want to achieve, and you believe you definitely achieve it. Now, most clubs when they're 2-0 down, bro, you're like, oh, this match has ended, man. This match don't end. They don't win these people now. If there's some persons that play bets, I'm not a fan of it, and I wouldn't advise anybody to do it because that thing can make you depressed. That thing can give you high blood pressure. That thing can make you die early. That can give you the kind of stroke or heart attack. So be warned and be wise. But now, if you're playing a bet and probably you carried some themes and that are down like 3-0 or 2-0, you may feel all hopes is lost. But when it comes to Real Madrid is it seems that if you carry them straight win and probably that 2-0 down, you wouldn't just give up. You still have faith that I see this Real Madrid, they'll come back, they'll equalize and they'll still win this match because now they have a kind of resilient spirit. Now, during this downtime, that's the chaos. Real Madrid, what happens is that do you remember their purpose? Now, what is their purpose, bro? You see this Champions League, we must carry it. You see this Champions League, we must carry it 15 straight times. That's why before even the match, they've printed jerseys of the number of Champions League, 15 at the back of their jerseys because now they know that we are going to win this match, and after winning this match, we're going to unveil these jerseys. Now, there's a mindset, there's a well-to-do mindset, there's a victorious mindset that they've already positioned their mind, to go with. They've already positioned, their mental state, psychological state, and emotional state. Because most times, when you're going through a downtime, you have to be able to guard your mental state, your psychological state, every state of your being. Because if one falls off, it may drag others down. But now Real Madrid, no matter if you are beating them 4-0, bro, they believe that they can still come back, they can still equalize, and they can still win that match. You see that winning mentality. When you have a winning mentality amidst chaos, that winning mentality can make you reaffirm your purpose, can make you rediscover your purpose through those difficult times, can make you find a sense of direction, knowing that every challenge, knowing that every downtime, knowing that every kind of little setback has the potential to teach you something very much valuable. That's why I see some persons, they go through relationships and probably relationships that doesn't become successful, and they're like, every setback was a lesson, or everything was a lesson. Is that meeting you was either a blessing or a lesson? And I appreciate the fact that he came into my life, even though we didn't go further as we expected. But then I'm grateful to you. So they either learned a lesson or the person was a blessing. So that's how you're meant to see chaos. Chaos is either meant to teach you a lesson, and by learning that lesson, it repurposes your life, or it redirects you or reaffirms your purpose. That's one thing you should understand about chaos. Now, I said finding purpose in chaos means accepting that life will not always follow a smooth path. That's what you should understand. Definitely, there will be ups and there will be downs. There's yin and there's yang, because there has to be balance. So definitely the ups and downs, the downs don't mean you would fail. Those downs could be challenges, those downs could be examinations, those downs could be tests that you need to prepare yourself for and pass in order to go to the next stage or the next level or to go further in life. You understand? That's one thing you should understand about chaos. Is accepting that life will not always follow a smooth path. You get me? Hi Mera. Hey bro, I'm from India. Shout out to you, Mera. You're welcome. I'm from Nigeria, bro. Bless up. Nigeria is in Africa, precisely West Africa. You're welcome. Today we're talking about finding purpose in chaos. Tuesdays are all about life and purpose. So I was saying finding purpose in chaos means accepting. You have to come into acceptance with it, that life will not always follow a smooth path. That life may not always go like this. That's why you see, if you're climbing a staircase, it goes up, it goes like this. It goes up, it goes like this. It goes up, it goes like this. Because if you are going like this, you may fall. Even an escalator that goes like this is still like this, like this, like this, like this. You know why? Because sometimes the escalator may not work. Sometimes the escalator may be moving and it will stop. But now stopping means you wouldn't wait. That stop now may be the chaos. That stop now may be the challenge. But now stopping doesn't mean you can't still move forward. But now you have to use extra mile or put in extra effort. That's what finding purpose in chaos is all about. Because now once the escalator stops, now you yourself, because now originally it was moving automatically by itself and just taking up. But now, once the escalator stops or the escalator isn't good, this is like a chaos moment. Now, what do you have to do now? You have to put in effort. You know where you're going to, where you're going to, or where you're getting to. So even if the escalator stops, you yourself now put the extra mile to climb till you get to the top or get to where you're going to. That's finding purpose in chaos. So understanding that life will not always follow a smooth path. Now, we may face failures, we may face setbacks or moments of confusion. It happens that sometimes that you may be very much confused, But what does purpose do? Purpose gives us the strength to keep moving forward. Now, it's not about having all the answers because most times you may not have all the answers, but it's about trusting that the path we are on has meaning, even if that meaning isn't immediately clear. That's why you need to be on the grind, you need to be on your path, and you need to believe in your path. It may not just happen overnight. Success may not just happen overnight, but you have to believe in what you're doing. So no matter the challenges, no matter the moments of confusion, that your purpose, that you know where you're going to and what you want to achieve and how you want to impact the lives of other people positively, it will give you strength to keep moving forward. So sometimes we don't have the answers, but trusting that the path you're on has meaning, even if that meaning isn't immediately clear. Now let me give you another very known story about finding purpose in chaos. We all know the story about the good shepherd. And now the good shepherd had 99 100 flocks or 100 lambs. Now while going, he noticed that one was missing. Now imagine you had 100k, but 100,000 naira is in the is money, sha, but I'm trying to think about something that has worth. Okay, let me use 100k. Imagine you had 100k, yeah? And this 100k is very valuable to you because you need to do something. And on your way, probably on the road, 1k falls up. Now, you may be disturbed about this 1k, you may be very much disturbed. But along the line, you'll be like, oh, not just 1,000 naira. Thank God it's just 1k. Thank God it's just 1k. And you move on with the 99. But now the good shepherd realized only 99 sheep were there. And now one has gone astray. Now, this is a chaos moment. Now, ordinarily, you would expect the good shepherd to go ahead and on and ahead with the 99 sheep or the 99 flocks because now, even if one went astray, you don't have a clue of where that one went. Even if one has lost, you don't have a clue where that one went to. But now you'll be grateful, you'll be happy that, thank God it's just one. I still have 99. But what did the good shepherd say? What did the good shepherd do? He left the 99 because now this is practical understanding, natural understanding. Human may never do that. Like I said, you have 100k, you lost 1k, you'll be like, oh, more, thank God, now 1k, you move on with the 99. But now the good shepherd left the 99. Now it's a chaos moment. You've lost one. Should you go for the one or move on ahead with your 99? Should you leave your 99 and go look for the one? But now, this is a chaos moment. What did the good shepherd do? He left the 99 to go look for that lost one sheep, and he found that lost one sheep. Now, he wasn't focused on the chaos, but he was focused more on the purpose. And what is that purpose? Telling them that he loves everybody, irrespective of the fact if that person is a believer or a sinner, and he can go extra mile, wanting everybody's life to be saved or everybody to be saved, even to the extent of leaving 99 to go and look for that lost one. So now there's a higher purpose. There's a purpose that now give him the clarity that, okay, yes, you still have 99, but you've lost one. Yes, you can easily move on with 99 because it's just one, but he left the 99 to go find that one because it's the purpose first before the chaos. It's the purpose first amidst the chaos. It's the reaffirming and sense of direction the purpose gives amidst that chaos for him to understand that, I'm a shepherd. I have 100 sheep. I lost one, remaining 99. Let me just go on my 99. But no, he had a purpose to save everybody. He has a purpose to save everyone, irrespective of race, of culture, of tribe, of tradition. He has a purpose to save everyone of mankind. That's what the Good Shepherd is all about. So now, amidst the chaos of losing one sheep and having 99, he went at the expense of leaving 99 to go and recover that one. And he did. Now, this is purpose in chaos. Now, sometimes you may be going through confusion, sometimes you may be going through a set of setbacks, sometimes you may have lost things, but now, your sense of purpose, or by focusing on your purpose, you can navigate through these difficult times with a sense of direction, knowing that every challenge has the potential to teach us something valuable. And I said, finding purpose is in chaos means accepting that life will not always follow a smooth path, but your purpose will redirect you on your path, even if the meaning hasn't been clear or isn't immediately clear. But the understanding and trust in your purpose will be your guiding light. Will be your guiding light. Now, in chaos, purpose also helps us prioritize what truly matters. Now, when everything feels out of control, purpose grounds us, purpose calls us to order, purpose keeps us in check. It allows us to focus on the things that align with our values, the things that align with our goals, the things that align with our desires, rather than being distracted by the noise around us. I'll say that again. In chaos, purpose helps us prioritize what truly matters. Now, you may be very disorderly, you may be going through a lot of things, but now your purpose will give you a sense of what truly matters at that very moment. When everything feels out of control, your purpose will remind you to put you in a place of understanding, to ground you and bring you back to a place of understanding, that light that will allow you to focus on the things that aligns with your values, the things that aligns with your goals and your desires, rather than being distracted by the noise around us. The noise could be peer pressure, the noise could be naysayers, the noise could be people telling you can't do it, the noise could even be from you. That is yourself telling yourself, bro, you don't have what it takes. Bro, those people, if you go there, they will look down on you. Bro, if this job interview, you do rubbish. What do you know? So the noise could be yourself, but now is you prioritizing what truly matters because you are the only one that know what aligns with your values and your goals and your desires. That's the things you want to achieve, the targets you have for yourself, the desires you have for yourself. You are the one that know it. So by focusing on those things, it will help you to stay on course rather than being distracted by the noise around us. So finding purpose in chaos, it doesn't have to derail us. That's what you understand. That fact, it can become the catalyst for deeper understanding and growth. And by staying connected to our purpose, we can find peace and direction, even in the most turbulent of times. Now we see peace and direction, they are like the greatest of things on earth after love. Because when you have love, you are answerable to all things. But when you have peace, peace goes beyond every understanding. Peace goes beyond every form of chaos. And in peace, you can find direction. So, finding purpose in chaos, it doesn't have to derail you. Chaos doesn't have to derail you. That's what you need to understand. Chaos doesn't have to put you in a state of, depression. Chaos doesn't have to put you in a state of confusion, but it can become the catalyst for deeper understanding and growth. And by staying connected to our purpose, we can find peace and direction, even in the most turbulent of times. And finding peace and purpose finding peace and direction is tied to purpose. So one of the best ways into discovering your purpose is discovering what gives you peace. What you know that whenever you do this thing, you go with the flow. Like your moments are just filled with joy. Like time passes and you don't know because now you have peace and you're doing this thing with everything in you, everything you've got, and you're happy doing it. So peace can give you clue into discovering a purpose and finding purpose in chaos. Because when you have peace, it'll be easier to know the right thing to do and find direction, avoiding the most turbulence of times. Thank you guys. That brings us to the end of today's session on life and purpose and on the topic finding purpose in chaos. I hope you had a nice time in a wonderful session. I did. So bless up guys. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Come to the end of today's session. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So wherever you're watching from, shout out to you. A big, big, big shout out to you. If it's not where you are right now, it's night where I am. So have a good night. Have a very, very, very amazing night. Sleep good. Sleep like a baby and wake up like a giant. If it's morning where you are right now, go out and excel. I'm in lines for the pleasant places for you. And this is me again wishing you a happy, happy, and a happy new month of October. Welcome to October. May this month be a month of celebration, dancing, and celebration for you and your loved ones in Jesus' name. Amen. If it's afternoon where you are right now, stay safe, stay calm, stay collected, stay hydrated, and do mind your business. And in everything you do, cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle, because gratitude can also help you find your purpose in the chaos. Because when things are going other way or other side, when things aren't going how you wanted them to go or how planned, with gratitude, you can be grateful, and gratitude can remind you of the things that in check or in place at that moment, and now to keep you recollecting and reaffirming your purpose. So cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle. Sometimes you may forget, so you have to make it a conscious practice. Gratitude helps you recognize the good things in your life, no matter the situations or circumstances. Gratitude helps you recognize the good people in your life and help you appreciate them better. And by that, it boosts, the intimacy and bond you have with these people, and it helps your friends, understand you better, because now it will improve your mutualities and your love. So gratitude also opens doors for more blessings. So stay safe, stay chasing, stay believing, keep going, never give up, never stop, and you definitely be successful. And never forget to cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle. Thank you so much, guys. Right about now, we're outside. All right, guys, bless up. I love you guys so much. Please say it back. All right, I'm assuming that I've said it. All right, I'll be expecting you guys tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. on Love and Relationship Wednesdays. Come true, let's have fun and understand that purpose goes beyond just life, career, or personal growth and development. It also applies to relationships. So, bless up, guys. See you tomorrow. One love. Peace out. God bless you. Right about now, we're outside. Don't miss tomorrow on Love and Relationship. I'll be expecting you.